Good evening and welcome to OU Nightly. I'm Shannon Miller.
And I'm Amanda Garrett. We're bringing you news from around campus and from around Norman live from Gaylord Hall.
Today is the second day of senior enrollment, and many seniors are starting to figure out how their degree will play a part in their life after college.
And Shannon, just having a college degree doesn't mean you know how to survive in the real world. That's why an OU alumnus created the only class in the nation on living in the real world, and it's right here at OU. Life After OU, a survival guide, covers everything from finances and saving for the future to marriage, divorce, and single parenting. The goal of the course is to help graduates avoid common problems like credit card debt and to prepare them for things their parents used to do for them. Many class reviews call it the most important class they've ever taken at OU.
They're going out into the world. It will be difficult. There are always casualties, but I don't want any of my students to have casualties. I want a 100% success rate.
Professor Pierce won the Innovator of the Year award for creating the class. He says he based it off the business newspaper Journal Record. For seniors who are enrolling today, Life After OU, a survival guide, has 125 seats still open.
University scene tickets went on sale this morning at 10 a.m. Students started lining up at 7:30 to ensure tickets for the USing performances during family weekend. But many of those students were frustrated with the slow sales and long lines all morning. Due to problems at Catlett Music Center box office, students were told to come back at 11:30 tomorrow to buy tickets for the balcony level for Thursday night student show. At this point, tickets are still available for the Thursday night and Saturday afternoon shows.
Around Norman today, one resident is having to pay up for housing over 30 cats and dogs in her home. Sarah Jean Haddock is the owner of Blue Hawk Animal Rescue. She runs the company out of her home. City officials seized the animals after responding to a number of complaints by neighbors. Now, Haddock will have to pay the city $7,000 to take care of her animals. And starting Friday at noon, Norman's Municipal Court will close for renovation. It will not reopen until Monday at noon. If you have any tickets that need to be paid, you can do so in a drop box in the front of the court's main entrance located at 201B West Gray Street.
And now joining us with sports is Sam Spangler. Now, Spam, we had a bye weekend last weekend,
yes.
So I think we're
all rested,
pretty ready for this game this
after
weekend.
Last week's close call.
Well, yeah, let's hope so. After a too close for comfort win against Iowa State 2 weeks ago, the OU football team took its bye week as a chance to relax and refocus. At today's press conference, head football coach Bob Stoops talked about how he believes the weekend off did the team some good.
Again, I thought we were just a little nicked up, that I thought all that helped, some rest, some healing, and getting their legs under them. I felt like coming in Monday that, yeah, that it did help. So we've got to get out there and see if it did, if we can make some improvement this week.
We'll have more from Coach Stoops, as well as tell you what other Sooners will be representing OU internationally later on in sports.
Well, thanks a lot. Looking forward to the rest of Coach Stoops' comments.
Nice to hear you. Thanks, Sam. OG&E is planning to add even more wind power to western Oklahoma. Chairman of the company, Pete Delaney, says the plan is to quadruple the power in that area of the state. By doing so, it will open up western Oklahoma for more development and wind power projects. Delaney says all of this leads to giving OG&E customers the choice to use up to 100% green power in just a few years.
Well, it might be windy in Oklahoma, but it is certainly beautiful. But I've heard rumors of a tropical storm somewhere in the United States.
Maybe Jeff Morrow knows more.
We do have a tropical system out in the Caribbean, and it's Tropical Storm Noel. And Noel is basically 275 miles south of the Nassau Islands in the Bahamas, and it's going to continue to move off to the northeast. It's moving off to the west right now at about 8 miles per hour. It's not going to affect any land in the United States, not Florida or anything over in that area, so it'll continue to move off to the northeast. Let's take a little look at our statewide temperatures, though, right now around Oklahoma, and you can see about 74 degrees in Norman and about 70 in McAllister. Now we have some warmer conditions up in the Panhandle, about 84 in Guyman and 81 in Woodward. They've seen a lot more wind. There's a red flag warning up in the Panhandle. So if you want that trick-or-treat forecast and that Halloween forecast, I'll have that for you later. But let's go back to Amanda and Shannon with more news.
Thanks a lot, Jeff, and don't think I didn't notice your nice Halloween jacket, or excuse me, your shirt. Now, anywhere you look this time of year, you're bound to see them and, well, you're bound to buy them.
Of course, we're talking about pumpkins here, but what if the crop isn't there this year? OU Nightly's Julie Musgrave tells us the real spook of Halloween is Mother Nature.